Have you ever had that feeling? That prickling on the back of your neck that tells you you're being watched? Most of the time, we just brush it off. It's our imagination, right? A trick of the light, a shadow playing games with our mind. But what if it isn't? What if, this time, something is actually out there, lurking just beyond the edge of our perception? Tonight, we're diving deep into a piece of footage that has been making its rounds in the darker corners of the internet. It has a clip that challenges our sense of safety and makes us question what really goes bump in the night. The video is short, grainy, and absolutely terrifying. It's titled The Shed Visitor, and once you see it, you won't be able to forget it. So, turn down the lights, get comfortable, and prepare to have your reality shaken. Because we're about to analyze a recording that suggests we are, in fact, not alone. The footage begins with a familiar scene, something many of us can relate to. It's a simple backyard, captured on a night vision security camera. You can see a well-kept lawn, a patio set, and in the background, a small wooden shed. The kind of shed you store your lawnmower and gardening tools in. Everything seems perfectly normal, peaceful even. The only thing slightly out of place is the shed door. At first, you might not even notice it. Your eyes scan the frame, looking for movement, maybe a raccoon or a stray cat. The world is asleep, but something in that shed is not. For several long seconds, nothing happens. The stillness is almost hypnotic. And then, you see it. From the dark gap of the shed door, something emerges. It's not an animal. It's not a person. At least not like any person I've ever seen. First, you see the hands. They are long, impossibly long and pale, almost bone white against the monochrome green of the night vision. The fingers are like spider legs, thin and bony, as they grip the edge of the doorframe. The creature is emaciated. Its limbs are stick-thin, its ribs visible even through the low-resolution footage. It moves with a disturbing disjointed grace, like a marionette with a few cut strings. Its skin seems to stretch tautly over a skeletal frame, giving it an ancient starved appearance. It's completely hairless, and its form is eerily humanoid, but just wrong. The proportions are all off. The arms are too long for its torso, the legs too spindly to support even its frail body. Once it's fully out of the shed, the being pauses. It stands there in the middle of the yard, a ghostly silhouette against the night. There are no discernible facial features in the grainy footage, just a smooth, pale oval. The creature's head, still tilted at that grotesque angle, snaps upward. It jerks with a sudden, violent motion, and its blank face is now aimed directly at the camera. You've been noticed. The clip cuts to black, leaving you with that final haunting image burned into your mind. So, what are we looking at here? The internet has gone wild with theories. Skeptics, of course, immediately cry hoax. A skilled artist using motion capture and 3D modeling could certainly fabricate such a creature. The unnatural movements, the impossible head tilt, these could all be hallmarks of digital animation designed to look like found footage. And let the audience's imagination do the rest of the work. But is that all this is? A clever prank? Let's entertain another possibility. What if it's real? Believers in the paranormal and cryptozoology have latched onto this footage as potential evidence of something unknown to science. Some have pointed to folklore, mentioning creatures like the geik, a type of hungry ghost from Japanese mythology, known for its emaciated appearance. Others bring up modern urban legends, like the rake, a creature of internet lore with a similar description, a thin, pale humanoid with long claws. But why? Why would someone be hiding in a shed and moving like that in the middle of the night? Is it performance art? A bizarre prank on a neighbor? This explanation raises almost as many questions as the supernatural one. The dedication and risk involved in pulling off such a stunt would be immense. And for what? A few seconds of creepy footage? It just doesn't seem to add up for many people. Ultimately, we are left with no definitive answers. And perhaps that's the point. The power of this clip lies in its ambiguity. It taps into a primal fear, the fear of the unknown, the fear of what hides in the shadows of our own homes. The shed is a symbol of the familiar, a mundane part of everyday life. By placing this terrifying anomaly within that context, the video suggests that nowhere is truly safe. The final message, "You are not alone," serves as a chilling reminder. It can be interpreted in two ways. On one hand, it's a direct threat from the creature. But on the other, it speaks to the shared experience of watching this video. Whatever you choose to believe, a masterful hoax, evidence of the supernatural, or a very strange prank, you can't deny the effectiveness of the shed visitor. It uses atmosphere, unsettling movement, and the power of suggestion to create a feeling of profound unease that stays with you long after the video ends. It makes you look twice at the shadows in your own home, makes you listen a little more closely to the creaks and groans of your house at night. It reminds us that our world might be a lot stranger and a lot scarier than we think. So next time you feel that prickling on the back of your neck, maybe don't dismiss it so quickly. Maybe, just maybe, you're not alone. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into one of the internet's most chilling mysteries. What do you think is going on in this video? Is it real or is it a fake? And if you enjoyed this analysis and want to explore more strange and unsettling phenomena with me, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.